He can see himself. Okay.
Larry Parrish is here. Nathan from Samson Farms is here. Cody's here. I saw Virginia here just a minute ago. Billie Jo, personal balance life coach, is right there. Dubois Wilder Stead is here.
Oh my goodness, we got lots of folks. Okay.
Lots of folks, right?
Let's see. BG, come back.
Yes, she's back.
Okay.
Hello from
Hi,
Long
Larry
Island.
Parrish. Hi,
Sherry
Cody.
is here just to do
Hi,
this.
Linda. Nathan's singing. I love you, Nathan. Dave. Forget to turn on the radio.
Let's check the audio again, guys.
Amanda's in the house. The other Dave's in the house.
Make sure everything's okay. Glenn is here. I see that. Thumbs up from Larry. Just to do it, it looks like the little icon is from that DVD that a subscriber sent me, The Big Lebowski.
Oh.
Doesn't it? Another Tennessean, obviously. Sherry will sing it from Tennessee. This is all about giving thanks to everybody that has supported the Self Reliant Roadshow. Saying hello to everybody here.
Ooh, Mean Mama Mina's Ty. Yeah. I've seen some of y'all's names hanging out in the Jeff at Bobblehead and Prep Setter Bob, Self Reliant Roadshow communities, and the folks that have been there. And it's been fun to see. I loved watching comments. Oh man, I'm a comments junkie. So yeah, I see some of your names there. I do.
Claudia's here. I think I gotta mute my thing.
You gotta mute your thing.
Yeah, I messed up. I mean, it's not messed up, but I was.
We have quiet audio. Am I just quiet today? I need to emote a little better, maybe. Easy there, Cheesy.
Interesting. Let me
Mic check.
I guess,
Checking the dongle.
I wonder if the
You want me to say something?
just keep talking,
Just
I guess.
keep talking, right? Okay. Huh. What have you been doing today, Kevin? Watching it snow. You know, you guys know it's snowing and actively snowing here. Poor Kevin's about to have just like a no more snow meltdown, I think. But it's spring snow. It's not winter snow. It's spring snow. It's a whole new season. It's thick and wet and white and fluffy. Audio is fine. Okay.
Too quiet.
Too quiet from the table. Okay.
I can get you all up in it, I guess.
Do we normally get snow this time of year? The spring season, starting March, April, May, is generally when Wyoming gets heavy wet. That's when a lot of the moisture is in the snow. That's snowman snow. That's there are roofs that collapse because of the weight of the snow, type of snow. So it's not unusual, and you know, Wyoming can get snow, and especially some of the elevations. But like here, I've seen it snow in July. You know, it doesn't last long. It's been raining a lot, so it's mushy out there. It's splooshy. It's mucky, and I mean we've got probably a couple inches stuck. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, actually, Larry, no, I can't boost the decibels a little. I'm running right through the YouTube app on my phone. Welcome, Utter Chaos Hobby Farm. Cody sent me a little memo this morning on content creators issuing me a $100 fine for using the S word after May 15th, I think. And I was like, yep. So.
They just said you need to talk louder.
Kevin, you need to speak up. Okay, right on.
Use your I'm talking to the fella's voice that you use.
Oh yeah. Is that $100? Yeah, Dave says $100 Canadian. There's a little bit of conversion there, Koday, and then it's got to cross back into Pennsylvania across Niagara Falls. So there might be a tariff or a fee or something associated with your $100 issuance, but we just can't fly that way. Pesos, maybe pesos. So everybody that I know has been following Jeff at Bobblehead and the Self Reliant Roadshow.
Yes.
And leading up to Bob and Mrs. B and volunteers and just everybody, just amazing. This almost a hype building up. Jeff had a live stream, very first live stream ever, and with insane numbers. 1,100 people in his live stream. Such support through donations and
just a showing of love, man, for
outpouring of emotions in the chats of these live streams, and support and follow over from Jeff's community to Prepsteader Bob and you know, the Self Reliant Roadshow is just amazing.
Sorry. Cody derailed me, sorry.
That's okay though.
Okay.
Couple things quick, get out of the way.
What?
Bob will be leaving there.
Yeah, I'll be on the road again.
I think like Wednesday, Wednesday or Thursday or so. Headed into Oklahoma, or I think a stop in Arkansas and then a head into Oklahoma. And then he's stopping at Lance.
Rock and See.
Yes.
Right on. I mean, I can't wait to see all this. It's interesting when you talk about something that's going to happen like that. You really can't get a visual on it until it starts to happen, and then it becomes this reality. And Bob and Mrs. Bob have gone to places and met people and talked to people they already know and showed them off and helped out folks. I've heard him ask the question to homesteaders, what's the thing that we need to do for you to become successful on your homestead? And it's a great question to ask people, and I'm really thankful for all the support that they've received. Really am. It's been fun to watch, the progression of their travels.
Oh boy, yeah. It's just amazing. I'm actually just speechless.
And I think that what happened at Jeff's place is kind of miraculous. It really kind of is.
Going to such a deserved person.
So much happened.
Such a person that, just a genuine soul, first of all.
Oh, he's such a likable fella.
I've been watching him since I've been actively creating content and doing the homestead thing. And just a neat guy. Cats and chickens, man. And he knows a lot about chickens.
Right on.
Breeding. And
he's going to help me
really
learn about chickens.
Doing the whole Franken chicken theory, I mean, and I do not know about chickens. You are in charge of chickens.
I understand. I'm in charge of chickens, yep.
Jackie's Kitchen and More is here. Thank you for joining us, Jackie. Steve from the great state of Michigan is here. He's already been out fishing. Yeah. Looks like it's nice out there. It's not nice here. It was 70 degrees a couple days ago. For a couple days, actually. And we've been
such a tease. It was such a teaser.
Into the 50s for 2 weeks solid. And then the bottom fell out. We are under a winter storm watch right now. That was up advisory now. Big strong south moisture-filled storm coming up to us. It was snowing like gangbusters this morning. Big old golf ball sized flakes. It was raining, and we'll probably switch back over to snow. And they're calling for accumulation. It won't stick around long, but
it's all right. It's all right. Just wait for it. It will change. Oh, it's almost over.
Glenn says it's been flooding the road and highway closed, big time there.
Lord. Yes. Boy, that's something. I was watching. I got to play catch up on my video watching today because it was time. And I was watching some videos, from people that I just get a kick out of, that I've seen through being at Bobblehead or Jeff at Bobblehead's in his videos and helping at his place, and I was watching. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I was laughing. Drew, right at Dutch Creek Cabin, drive through these Ozarks,
Yes.
and it's gorgeous. They don't have anything like that here. It's wet there, but it's like a different kind of wet. I don't even know how to tell you it's different.
It is a different wet.
Yeah, it's, you know, I think they have more humidity than we do here, which is fine by me because I don't do well in humidity.
Yeah.
You know, but it's gorgeous. It's different. It's so green and just lush.
Yep.
You know,
It's
that's
pretty cool.
you know Wyoming girls' take on that.
He
side
talks
of the
about
world.
the mountains
Yeah.
and the Ozarks there, and I've only been really through that stretch like in just one little section, and that was with a big truck, and so I really don't have a lot of experience with Arkansas and the Ozarks and all that. So it was really pretty scenery. Sam's picking on me.
Is he picking on you,
I know.
Sam?
I posted that link for Drew at Dutch Creek Cabin. Bob talks about him. He was a working guy, real good dude. So gives him some love there. Dave and Amanda have been, and Sean maybe if he's still up there at Dubois, have been slaying the rainbows and the steelheads.
Fish.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
I miss fishing so bad for Michigan fish.
Yeah.
You know, Honey Hollow is here. Hello, Honey Hollow. Micro Farm Starter is here. That is really cool. Miss K. Uttercast Hobby Farm. I have not seen your channel. I'm clicking the three little dots. There's your YouTube trick of the day. If you see a channel, click the little three dots and click go to channel. It opens up in a new window, and then you can save that person for a minute until your live stream is done, and then you go
check it out.
check it out. There you go.
Make new friends.
Then you come right back to business.
Right.
Ann and Andy's Homestead was there. I want to talk about something that attracted me to their channel.
Oh, I told you. I saw them first because Jeff did a long interview with them in one of his live streams.
Yes.
And it was awesome. It was great. I mean, I enjoyed all of the interviews, but when Andy was on talking from Ann and Andy's Homestead, I'm like, Kevin, you're going to like this guy. Because totally, like, they need to be buddies. I'm just saying. You know?
Oh, yeah, DIY guy.
Yeah. Built
wood,
his own CNC.
Yeah, but also built a wooden bandsaw, too, and things like that. I have just surfed the thumbnails, and I was like, yes, you're right. I will like that guy. So, Christo Fix is here from Denmark.
Yeah, he stayed up late for us.
Yeah, that's awesome. He has been making the best videos.
Right on.
I'm gonna try to pronounce her name, Vera Sakone from Germany. That is all right. Across the pond, we got two from across the pond. That was really cool. Hi, Kathy, North Star Prep Center. Smash that thumbs up, please. Absolutely.
So, let me back up here. Where'd it go? I had it.
Where was I at?
Just the dude. How you doing today? What do your whiteboard lists say or mean? Looks like a to-do or goals. Okay, so this is my 90-day goal list. This is for March, April, May, June. Yes. Okay. And, you know, we just take a look at things. It's kind of, with our homestead, it's just kind of our whole life thing, and it works together, and we have these systems, but in order for them to work, I have to kind of keep an eye on them. Talking about things that are really, really important to me to do to make this process work, all the things that I enjoy doing, and need to learn about, and all my gigs are here, so, makes me think of, I was also watching a video today, Papa Pepper. It was cool to watch.
I watched it for a little while.
Yeah, he was interesting. They live in the Ozarks as well. They have 6 kids. They are the Abundant Harvest Homestead. And he was so, like, open, talking about full disclosure and telling his story. And he drove 3.5 hours to help Jeff.
Yeah.
And, you know, he tells a story, and it's not all easy story. Some of it's hard story, but I think people with the hard stories get the best enjoyment out of life. You know, and you could tell about him right now. He said stuff that is like, Oh, yes, because that's the kind of things that I say to him. And it's like, oh, I love finding somebody that speaks my language, right? You know, he said a couple things, and I'm going to quote him, Papa Pepper here, that just really spoke to the way that we think about things. He wants to live in the present in such a way that when I get to the future, I do not regret my past. And exactly.
One more time?
Okay, one more time. Live in the present in such a way that when I get to the future, I do not regret my past.
That's deep.
That's good, right?
But it's good.
It's good, you know. I love that.
That was in the full disclosure video.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's a really good.
And it was just given as a why, and I thought I love it when people talk about that. I mean, it was interesting and really relatable, and I was thankful that he shared his story. You know, the other thing that he said that I want to quote, okay, because it's kind of totally where we came from. Papa Pepper quote again. Drop the cost of living to have the freedom to increase the quality of life.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of our whys. Homesteaders have that. A lot of it, you know.
Absolutely.
Remove some of the things we think we need, and really give it conscious thought and make decisions on it, you know, based on values. So, yeah. But that was really interesting. I enjoyed those videos a lot. I watched that for quite a while.
Absolutely. Kathy, I think Papa Pepper is a wise guy.
Right on.
Yes, Steve, wise guy. Just a dude. He says, I like it when channels are true and show what's real about themselves.
Their circumstance, right?
Do not be afraid to show your place in this world and circumstances.
Yep.
Very wise.
We were talking about, you know, a lot of the different aspects of the Self Reliant Roadshow. One of them is that the way to get on the Self Reliant Roadshow is to ask for help.
Yes.
To apply an email to Prepstead Bob, right?
There's actually a form on the self-reliantroadshow.com.
And say, hey, I could use help with this. Now, asking for help is a vulnerable thing, you know? It's hard to do sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
So expressing one's need can be difficult. I've lived in this community for most of 20 plus years, okay? And one of the things that I've noticed about it, I don't know if it's a Wyoming thing or if this is everywhere, but it is really hard to read people's needs. People are not transparent about what they need in their lives. They're more closed-lipped about it.
Yeah.
You know, they don't talk about it.
Right.
It's not okay to say what I need because, you know, what if? I don't know. You know?
Absolutely.
So, props, you know, to the folks that said, hey, yeah. And to the people that shouted out Jeff and said, Bob, you got to help this guy. We want to see this guy get some help. We'll help you help him.
It all started with communication with out in the country. And Bob can tell the story better, and Jeff can tell the story better. But there was emails back and forth that says, hey, we need to organize this help. Shortly after the Self Reliant Roadshow started, we need to help this one here. And community support, just the numbers that are showing up for support and the amazing comments is just fantastic. So out in the country, and they actually went there, helped him tear down a big old kind of a shed-ish area. Made a few videos, helped him out, and then went from there.
Eli came in late.
Yes, I saw him.
Don't kick him out.
No.
All right. Andrew's here. Hi.
Yeah, I saw hi.
Let's see. Right, Kathy, is it Barron's? We've been conditioned to believe we can and need to do it all. And that's so far from realistic. I mean,
yes.
I'm gonna tell you what, I think Bob is 7 foot tall and knows everything about everything.
Maybe so.
I'm pretty sure. But I know for us, even if we tag team it, there's so much to learn, so many things to know about. And we all have our natural talents. When we combine them, we're a stronger force together.
Oh, it is amazing.
And I dig these people that showed up to help, and I've very much enjoyed, watching their videos and getting to know them and seeing, their interviews. And my favorites, I just like them all, but I really, really have a thing for Lindsay. Homestead Homemaker, she's just adorable. Geez. She's got chickens. They got baby chicks, and she's married, has children, Jay or Jason, and a couple kids, and some animals, and she said, we can give what we can give, and they went to Jeff's to help. And chickens and goats and bees, oh my, and this whole family, and they're beautiful people. And she talked about joining families. She made me cry when I watched her video about it, and it was just like real people connecting with real people, and the ripple effect that happens when people show love this way just knocks me out of the park. It blows me away.
Absolutely. There's hidden gems all over the place, and it's really magical when they're showing up in front of you. Can't imagine what. PG's here. I never saw her pop in.
I saw Linda.
Well,
Lindsay is adorable, right? Absolutely.
Everybody needs more sheep.
Everybody needs more sheep.
Yeah, that's what Sam says. He should drive down to the corner. There's hundreds of
naked sheep. Yes, there are. Naked blue sheep.
Naked blue sheep.
Yep.
Because they just sheared and they need to identify them. There's a lot of sheep. There's two big ranches.
Speak it, Eli. The homesteading community is the hope for our future.
It feels like a movement right now.
Truly. It is. Absolutely.
It really does.
Yeah.
And yes, you're absolutely right, single man.
Just my humble opinion. You are absolutely correct. It's true.
Hashtag where's the sheep?
Where's the sheep? Down the road. Through the mud.
No, well, it was a hashtag that Sam's using.
What is Sam talking about sheep for?
I don't know.
Too many goats on YouTube. Everybody needs more sheep. Yeah. Little sheep are cute, But maybe. I kind of like goats.
Wow.
Kevin's not convinced about goats yet,
no,
but
I'm not
I see them in my
goats.
future. I think that I can get there.
I
need a barn, but
Granny B was there. Remember Granny B?
yes, I do. Yes.
Sounds like a cool gal. She does a lot of cooking stuff, a lot of homey stuff.
Right down my alley.
Yep.
Taking care of people, right?
But she was there helping remove brambles and tearing out some stuff and putting some wood chips down and helping plant flowers for Jeff.
Right
and there was so many people that commented, I wish I could, but my job.
Right.
Or I wish I could, but other. And just for knowing that there's people like that in the world that would actually come to help you makes me feel a little more free to not be such a I can do everything myself kind of person.
Yeah.
And if I got to call maybe my neighbor down the road, I can ask for help. I'm not a superhero, things like that.
Right.
And especially
because it's okay for them to ask.
Right.
When the neighbor needs a ride somewhere, what do you do? Yeah. You say yeah,
Bob's a pig farmer. He's kind of opposed to goats.
To goats?
Yeah.
Well, first I want to go chickens. I'm excited about chickens.
And quail.
I know. Oh, and quail.
Yeah. I know a feller.
I know you too, yeah.
That's going to hand deliver some quail, I think.
Maybe.
Someday.
I hope.
In June.
That'd be awesome.
Right around the last 2 weeks of June.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. Might be some sort of...
Maybe someone else can come too.
There might be other people here.
That'd be awesome.
I would...
That'd be fun.
I am actually... If just the two people we previously mentioned show
They're
up,
still arguing about
I'm going to be so excited. But what if somebody else shows up? Oh, sorry.
Nora cakes.
They
Go lay
need
down.
to go outside.
Go on. Get it out of your system. Go on.
That was a brother-sister squabble.
Yeah, she's still asserting her authority.
Oh my gosh.
And she has a hard time no, they're fine. She'll get there.
Whoa.
And she doesn't hurt him. It just sounds terrible.
It does.
But if you knew Nora cakes like I know Nora cakes, yeah, a little bit like your kids throwing a fit, yeah, in a grocery store, yeah. Lord.
People watching the rebroadcast and live stream are going to rewind. I'm going to get incredible watch time off that little 1 minute section of the dog's audio.
But anyway, if you knew Nora like I know Nora, she uses her voice, okay? She has things her way, and if it doesn't, she speaks in her dog voice, but it sounds like she'll tell you growl, and it means something, but you have to understand her, language. So she's just saying, it's too close, I don't want it. Let's go outside and talk about this. So that'll be fine.
Funny how a homestead says horses cut grass. So get horses.
Well, there's horses next door.
Yeah, we have horses next door across the fence line. See ya, Bob. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, 15-pound roaster. Oh, he corrected. 150-pound roaster. Selling your pigs a little small, eh, Bob? If you only knew Nora like Kathy knows Nora.
Tina says that sounds like bit loud in my house. When you have 4 dogs, sometimes they're just noisy.
Oh my god.
And then the rooster. It's like every time he tries to make a video, it's just like a cue for the rooster.
He won't talk all day long.
Yeah.
Walk outside with the camera. He's a friend. He's actually a really good bird. I'm working on a rooster montage video right now, too. I have a lot of working on videos.
Well,
tons of them.
Take all the content you want. It'll come in handy. Record everything. So, it is interesting how some people are cow people, some people are goat people, some people are pig people.
Yep.
I want to be a chicken people. I think I could do birds fowl well. I think so. Sure. I have a lovely rooster. He needs some girls. And I could see processing meat birds and having some lovely laying ladies for eggs, and I think that would work well in our systems. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, a coop is a ways off. So
yeah, a coop is a ways off. You know who's building the Taj Coop?
The Taj Coop? Oh hush. He's a whiner.
Dave is building.
Oh, the Taj Coop.
The Taj Coop, yes. He's using the sugar bin method of the post treatment on the bottom. It's like it's a Japanese or something. Shugiban or something like that.
It's always Japanese.
I call it sugar bin.
Sugar bin.
Well, it's easy. It's like they burn the bottom of the posts and treat it with something, and then they don't rot when you stick them in the ground.
Okay.
Sugar bin.
Sugar bin.
Sugar bin.
Sugar bin.
Hashtag. Anyway, full chicken run, gambrel roof. It is a really cool coop. It's built a little beefy. Hashtag beefy. Sam has beefing, so I gotta use something. Hashtag beefy.
Beefy.
Yeah, it doesn't have the thunder, does it?
No.
No.
It's good.
Okay, I'll take my comment back.
Beefing.
This is what you get when you visit Hope This Works live streams. A little bit of squirreling moment. I would do pigs again, actually, Dubois. I would do a couple pigs.
But I want a barn.
Little different system. Want a barn, definitely. I don't have near enough stuff for a barn yet, but we would hope so by winter, I would imagine we could probably wing that with some. Oh man.
Oh man.
I wish you could turn off notifications on your laptop.
Oh, I don't turn on notifications on my laptop.
But I kind of do.
Yes. Okay. So back to here. Let me make sure I don't miss anything I want to say. Okay. I already said I love Jeff. Let's see who else was there. Okay, out in the country. They're the ones that started Jeff's process. You know, said, hey, you got to help him. They're part of the story. You know, one of the ripples. They went and helped Jeff tear down a shed, and said, hey, man, you got to help Jeff. Doug and Ashley. They do some trailer remodels, DIY remodel, and honestly, they just make me feel like I'm truly blessed to be a part of a community that loves people that way.
Absolutely. And we also had, did we mention Homestead Homemaker?
I like Lindsay. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I missed that part. I thought you were talking about. Okay, we're all good then.
And then,
Hoot Nanny.
Hoot Nanny.
He seems like a likable guy. His name's Hoot.
Hoot.
He seems like a. Well, it's gonna sound.
A hoot?
It's gonna sound cliche, but he seems like a hoot. Dave beat
That's
me.
cool.
Our babies.
Oh, you want the diary, do you?
Let's talk about our baby diary.
We've been in the dirt.
Yeah. Remind you, it's snowing right now.
Right, it's snowing. So we do things, you know, because it doesn't really get warm enough to do gardening history. Oh, man. So we've lived here how long? 3 years. Last November was 3 years. So
then it would be 4, actually. Okay. Right.
Well, the beginning stages of our garden were not great. You know, I mean, I'm like, hail happened. Like, oh, but that's done. Okay. Because that was it. That was all I could do. And we made improvements. Last summer, you spent a lot of time and a lot of effort in building a greenhouse.
Oh, yeah. And that's primarily because of weather protection.
Right.
Wind and hail.
Boy.
That will ruin your garden out here.
And, it built it from repurposed, recycled material, which is hard to construct from. You had to make some adjustments.
There's not much video of that, but there really needs to be
PCR that falls on your head, but
a video of the greenhouse.
We should. Yeah. Absolutely.
You can get some live streams. I mean, cruising out in the greenhouse, some gardening stuff. But I'm gonna make a
montage of the greenhouse build.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not complete. It's not. There's some things I want to do to it, like ventilation is going to be huge this year. But I also have some passive heating or passive cooling. I'm kind of mad scientist for the summer, and it will be heated.
Right on. I would like to see how late we can go with that. That'd be amazing. So we do sprouts in the house to start our plants. And see how it goes. Not everything sprouts, but we just kind of hope this works. And that works really well. Most of the time we get lots of little tiny green things started before we go to dirt. Yeah. Which means we can pick and choose how many of those we put in each.
I actually think we have a better germination success rate with some vegetables in our little Ziploc baggie system.
Yeah, works out really well.
Some direct sow, great, but we still direct sow inside for a lot of our stuff.
Come on then, you guys, to your corners. Go on, come on. Come on. Come on.
We have carrots in the greenhouse. We have leeks in the greenhouse. We have last year's spinach in the greenhouse. This year's spinach in the greenhouse.
Which we've picked some from a couple times.
4 or 5 times, yeah. Spinach is a great topping on frozen pizza. You want to dress up a nice frozen pizza, a little bit of spinach and some oregano, some olive oil. Ooh. We also have lettuce out there, and we have the potato project.
Oh yeah, that's in that one patch. Yeah. Right? And we're preparing some more space outside.
Pilot potato project.
Greenhouse is where it's at right now, and in here. So inside right now, we have.
Oh yeah, we can come back to the potato project. Because there's great news there.
Oh, we have news on the potato project.
That big thing. Okay, never mind. You want me to talk about news on the potato project?
Yeah, go for it.
I sold the tractor.
Oh, that big thing. Oh, okay.
So now I can get a more workable unit, invest in a more workable unit, and I have a 4-foot rototiller that goes on the back of a
potatoes.
Goes on the back of a tractor.
Potatoes grow really well here, so as many potato seeds and potato plants as we can start, we can grow.
Yeah. So the case tractor is leaving probably Fridays. Guy in Reno, Nevada, bought it and is on his way out here with a truck and trailer. Come pick her up. And I'm going to reinvest that money into a smaller unit that I can get my potato project on.
That's awesome.
I was actually a little stressed leading up to this a couple weeks.
Yeah.
How on earth I can't just hand rototill with my little rototiller an acre of Tates. So yeah, I get to go buy old junky tractor.
Oh, Juice the Dude is very encouraging to just show it how it really is, man. And okay, yeah, do a walk around tour of your property. He says.
We know you ain't in the mansion.
We know you ain't in the mansion. None of us are either. That's right, man. No, we live in a POS, single-wide, with a kitchen built on leaks. And I mean, it's what it is. It's a work in progress. It's been a work in progress. It's been kind of construction zoney, but it's home. It's my sanctuary. This is where I live and I love, you know. This is fine, really. But yeah, we've been talking about doing a kind of walk around video with some story, because a lot of our story has come out during live streams. I don't think that we've sunk some of the same stories into videos that people can. I mean, I know people watch live streams, but they're not maybe as findable if somebody is interested in our story. You know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Going to walk about, that's right. You
can actually see quite a progression. From the beginning of my videos to now, if you look closely, I show a lot more. I was actually pretty terrified right off rip when I started making videos and putting it out in the interwebs. Not that anybody was going to watch that crap anyway, but I didn't want to show off. I didn't want to show anything, you know. Nathan's a little concerned of showing off his stuff because he's getting all these freebies, right?
He's afraid to show his swag?
Well, no, not necessarily. People might find out where he's getting his freebies. Yeah, he gets some good stuff.
He's hooked up?
He's been hooking up.
All right.
I get more free stuff today.
Here for the pizza. Junk pirates. Right on.
You guys are hilarious. Single man, go no-till. That is a good option, actually. But what I want to do with the Tate project is layer like 2 truckloads, maybe a couple more, of nice manure, fresh manure, and then till it all in, because the soil is so sandy here, and I don't have any type of material to like for thatch or anything yet. So hence the tractor project. If I can start cutting my 5 acres, then I could actually I almost want to go less labor, large crop in a way. Design the land or the furrows to catch water that feed the crop, but also lower evaporation. So if I can go large crop and layer with thatch somehow would be a thought.
Can I scroll to comments for a second?
Oh, you betcha.
Okay. Nathan, if you show up here, man, I will give you a guided tour of Kevin's stash hoard. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. I will show you where the best stuff is, man.
Pointing at stuff saying,
look,
why did he save that?
What is this, right? Carolyn Norton says, I'm new. Where are you located? We are in the plains of northeastern Wyoming.
Yep. Right on the edge of the Black Hills.
Yep. And it's snowing today.
Yep. Sheep, Kevin.
I might, unless it's heavy.
I don't know. I don't know what you do with sheep except for cut their hair and then braid it. You gotta spin it like Angela does.
Tell you
but then you gotta
story?
Then you gotta build a spinning wheel like Sam did.
I don't think I'm cut out for that.
And you gotta.
I think I have other talents.
I don't think you can eat sheep.
You don't think? Oh, baby, no.
I don't think I could eat.
Yeah.
I don't honestly.
I'm Greek, yo.
Okay. Who's Jeff Lawton?
Oh, I don't know.
Cut hair, sell it, make money. You can sell it raw, online.
Online all day. All right, right on.
Huh.
Sheep.
Sheep.
They're cute when they're little.
It's going on the list
Sheep
for
is
some
on the
reason.
list.
Thanks.
Fine, I'm Greek. Y'all do know what a euro is, right? Euros.
How about a herd of cats?
No, I don't want to hurt cats.
We can't even keep the one we have.
Right? He keeps leaving because the dogs, they chase him out the yard. I don't know if he's coming back. Oh, that poor cat.
It sounds like Sam sells a lot of sheep for wool. I'm uneducated about that. I really don't know.
No, we'll find out, I guess. Right on.
Carolyn is in Yakima, Washington.
Raining.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, raining.
Oh,
It's
okay.
wet right now.
Yes, okay, Dave, I'm with you. Albany Mountain Homestead. Hey, we talked about you earlier. Everybody,
We did.
say hello to Albany Mountain Homestead. I have your channel queued up right here.
Boop.
Yeah, go visit that. They were there at helping out Jeff.
Dave got schooled. Or no, Sam got schooled.
Oh, must retract.
No.
Must retract.
Right on.
Okay.
All right, so
we are in baby.
you said something about cats, and I was going to tell you, we have some plants here in the house, and I am really excited about growing a variety of things. That just is experience under our belt.
Yep.
It's if we can do well at all of this, it provides us a nice variety of things to consume. Plus, you know, if we do this really well, I would love to hit some farmers markets with this variety of interesting things. And I think the stuff that we have planted may really do well. We have the California Wonder Peppers, the Garden Peach Tomatoes, colored bell peppers, 5-color Chinese peppers, Amana Orange Tomatoes, cherry bomb peppers, Roma tomatoes, beefsteak. Let's see what else. We got Velvet Queens that are doing very well.
Oh, yeah.
We've got marigolds. I'm excited about marigolds. Pumpkins coming up. We have a pumpkin. It's doing pretty well. Broccoli, cantaloupe, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, tiny Tim tomatoes, and cabbages. I think that's the size of what's in here, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of basil. Tiny little basil.
Basil and oregano all starting to come up now, too. So
I know, I like
anytime we can actually start moving out into the greenhouse and really start that germination process.
It's coming soon after the snow stops.
Our nighttime temperatures are still dipping
30.
below freezing a lot of the times. You know, not during our 70-degree days, of course, but we probably have a couple more weeks until we can actually do any active planting outside. So campers getting moved when the road dries up here in a couple days. We're on pig project. Yeah, pig pen number 2.
Right.
Filling it up,
Yep.
setting up for the lean-to for the shop, and you're on it.
On it.
You know, our farmers markets don't start until
Is it July?
almost end of July.
Yeah. But
So,
I mean, we're in Wyoming. People got to have the time to grow before it can start. Yeah.
absolutely,
So,
right.
yeah.
So I think with the variety of peppers and tomatoes that I'm going to try and grow, we did real good last year with the variety that we did grow, peppers and tomatoes. So we're going to duplicate that again, but then throw in some other ones for pure experimental. What was that? The honey giant.
The honey giant. Yeah.
Sounds incredibly interesting. I'm a tomato fan.
I think they're interesting.
But I think at farmers market, when you offer some unique stuff, of course you can sell a bushel of beefsteaks, and hence I'm going to grow some beefsteaks. But when you throw in some tiny Tim tomatoes or something, you know, unique like
variety,
that, I really
right.
think that's where we can
Especially
also
in our part
sell.
of the country, where we live. I mean,
plants.
Right.
You know.
For people that would shop at the farmer's market, you know, if instead of at the grocery store, which you're either going to get a vine tomato or Roma tomatoes or maybe cherry tomatoes, and that's it. That's the extent. I mean, even if you go to Walmart, which is what, 45 minutes from here that way, they don't have any kind of variety like that. So it really adds something interesting to what's available. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, Sam, not a whole lot. There's one kind of private greenhouse, but it's over on Pine Ridge. It's got to be. It's got to be 100-foot long.
We're talking Lisa.
Must be. Well,
or no.
Across the other side of the street, down closer to the interstate. Kitty. With
the solar panels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of a private greenhouse.
Got a good setup.
Doesn't really sell a lot of stuff. Probably gives more of it away.
Yes.
We're in this one Facebook group, Growing the Seeds of Love.
Growing the Seeds of Love.
Yeah. And it's
gal.
pretty cool. We got gifted a lot of different tomatoes last year, which
I never knew there were that many kinds of tomatoes until then. Wow.
Yeah. We're actually gonna go back over her house. She's actually sent us a message, asked us, "What do you want me to start?"
She offered. I've got some stuff around that's extra. What can I start for you?
Yeah.
I'll do the work for you. I'm like, oh, I love you. Yes, yeah. Whatever.
And most of her group, what she does is give away plants, give away seeds, give away vegetables, to also allow those people to reciprocate
do
that.
Do the same, yeah.
Do the same. So we're on that second year for us, where we're gonna try to be able to give that away also. But not many commercial growers. Probably when you get into Gillette, that's 40 miles away, but for our two little small towns, I'm going to attend the farmers markets. I think actually the uniqueness will really stand out.
Right. So the first farmers market's July. It probably runs through
maybe in mid-October.
Okay. When's our first frost? Linda wants to know. It's in. No, we don't. Maybe frost until November. It's deep hard frost.
Right.
Well, when is our first frost though? Potentially September here.
Could be. Hence, our greenhouse, which is actually a lot of it's insulated.
Yeah. Technically, Wyoming is a desert. We don't get a long growing season. It's not Arizona desert, but it's a desert. Yeah. So you have to figure out ways.
Absolutely. Larry mentions Aaron from Our Wyoming Life is out of farmers markets now. Probably a lot closer to Gillette area. We're going to see those. The ones that we're talking about are east of us, and both just small little town farmers markets. Part of the thing, I don't know if I can supply a large amount. Yeah, this is kind of a rookie season for going farmers market.
One of the places.
But we'll do what we can,
Joni there, she takes, and makes meals.
Oh, yeah.
So she's created a different kind of thing with it. It's pretty cool.
She's been doing that for like 3 years. So, a grocery bag full of put together recipes and all that stuff, and all the, homegrown ingredients and things like that. Yeah. So she's actually made an agreement with us that, we can just call her and say, hey, we have spinach, lettuce, and kale, a couple pounds. Do you need it? And she'll buy it.
Work it in, yep. Yeah.
So cool. A lot of times we don't even have to sit at the farmers market to sell vegetables. So if we can really extend our growing seasons, she's not going to be running the farmers market, but we can still be supplying those vegetables. And she really is making a good impact in Crook County and Weston County with those bags. She's selling quite a few of those a week. Comes with the pork or the beef or the, and all that. It's really cool. Supply the suppliers, like Sam says. That really is what it is.
All right, we got 10 minutes. We talk about everybody.
I don't know if we talk about
everybody. I think we skipped Bob and Mrs. Bob.
Bob and Mrs. Bob.
I already said I love Jeff. I know. And I tried to hit everybody a little bit.
Bob's real busy.
It was, I know. It's okay. We're going to
Really?
talk about Bob anyway. But, you know, Lance from Rock and Sea, and
Oh, yes.
I mean, just we wanted to say thank you. We really did. We love Bob and Mrs. Bob, and you know, we're really very grateful to be part of a community. Everybody on content creators, it really is a place for people to go to support each other. You know, you should hear some of the conversations these fellas have. I tell you, oh,
I guess
it's a support network, and it's amazing to me to see this.
a lot of the people that are here tonight, are the same people that are on content creators, and they're the same people that are supporting the Self Reliant Roadshow, and they're the same people that are creating these lifelong relationships and bonds with these people. Friends that I used to joke about and say, not joke about, I mean, oh, my virtual friends, are they actually real friends? I mean, yeah, I can see them on video, Nathan, I can see you and I can talk to you on the phone, but you're actually my real friend?
Right.
These people we're going to actually meet folks. We can't wait to be in a position to go and drive somewhere and bring our hammers and bring our, you know, like Bob says, time, tools, and talent, resources, knowledge,
What
really
you have, you can give, yeah, and pay it forward, and
share everything.
Right.
Thank
you for that link, Sam. I appreciate that.
Yes, you bet.
You know, like Lindsay, just adorable.
Yes.
I just want to pinch her cheeks. And Drew, I'm a cheek pincher. I want to pinch their cheeks. I'm a long ways away, so I probably won't get to pinch their cheeks. But I got a virtual hug to Jeff. It was awesome. He better have Bob.
Bob said that on the podcast. Oh, sorry, Billie Jo.
Yeah, no, he didn't. But she said they were joining families. Okay, so when you find people that you can interact with and create positive community, working together, which is what they did at Jeff's at every place on the road show. You're joining families. That's what she said, joining families. And so what happens when we join families with what Sam said, how many other people on?
70.
70 other people. Essentially what we're doing, we're saying, come on in. You're welcome in my living room every Tuesday at 5 o'clock. I will talk to you about whatever comes across. If you can squirrel me, I'll go there, okay? Right. You know, this is our community. And I missed you guys. We were gone for a couple weeks. I missed you guys. So we will continue to do live streams.
We were on shore leave.
Yes.
No. So, it'd be nice to live on an island. That'd be really cool.
Like Gilligan?
Yeah.
I am the skipper.
No, no. Somebody said I was a professor.
I think Bob's the professor. Maybe that makes you Gilligan.
No, Bob's the skipper. Bob's got to be the skipper. No. That makes me Gilligan.
Yeah, either which way, I get to be involved in your Gilligan. Sorry.
Who's Mary Ann?
Mrs. Bob.
Yeah, Mrs. Bob.
Yep.
Who's Ginger?
Lindsay.
Okay, well, maybe. Who's Andrew?
Bearded Giant.
Well, I know. Well, where's he fit in on the island? This is the thing.
I'm sure well, I don't know. We'll find a way. I mean, the Harlem Globetrotters showed up at one point, so there's a whole... I don't know why. Okay, this is the conversations that they have on content creators. Okay, so we have 6 minutes left. More about Bob and Mrs. Bob.
More about Bob and Mrs. Bob.
Yeah. Self Reliant Roadshow is a mission from God.
It really is.
And when people love each other that way, it ripples, man. Thank you for doing that. You know, I'm glad it's going the way it's going. I'm excited to see him come here. I look forward to it. I hope all y'all come. I think it'd be great. I hope it doesn't rain or snow.
You might get rained in, guys, because we get a really bad thunderstorm. The road gets messy. It may be impassable for a day or so. We wouldn't want Bob's van to get muddy. Bob's trailer.
No, we'd hate for the bus to get...
Can you imagine the look on Bob's face if it rains? He has to drive through.
So what Kevin always tells me is when it rains, it cleans off a couple of the layers, because, like, we leave the house and go out and it's wet, and he'll say, oh, it's cleaning off a couple layers, and then, I come back and I just drive onto the dirt road and go, So much for that. Really, it's over with now. More layers.
So we had to go to
Splooshy.
Yeah. Eli says this is the best YouTube live stream on this platform.
I exist in the world to make you laugh out loud, Eli. Okay, that's my job.
Dave says he's the minnow. We probably only have 3 more minutes
the
left. I want
a few minutes.
To remind everybody.
What date? What's our countdown? A ticker is that?
I have a ticker of, I think, 43 days, and that is actually till July 1st. Word on the street.
Sooner than that.
Is sooner than that. So
as we get closer, we'll know more. So
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
There have a lot of cool stops coming up.
Yes, there's a place in Wyoming they're stopping.
Yep.
Well, a couple places in Wyoming. That you guys, I just know you're gonna see some things you have never seen before. It's like me watching Drew's video of all the lush greenery.
Yep.
You guys will see some things that Bob sees that are astounding.
So
Wyoming's got some good stuff.
From here on out, make sure you follow Self Reliant Roadshow, Prep Setter Bob, every homestead that they hit, and all that. Make sure you visit our Tuesday regular live stream. I can't. Okay, dude. Okay, I see that. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Why are you cracking me up?
I was doing my outro, baby.
Sorry, it's not my fault.
Oh, is it? It can't be Eli's
Yes,
fault because that was hilarious.
All Eli's fault. Oh, I gotta pee.
Anyway, thank you for joining us here at Hope This Works channel, all about inspiration, education, motivation, creating curiosity. Maybe tomorrow I'll build a snowman, growing some unique vegetables, doing okra challenge, fixing rototillers, growing an acre of potatoes, making sure pit bulls don't get glued to the couch.
Nora threatens with the glue. Yeah.
And make sure that you tip your waiters and your servers. Please don't leave your pop on the floor to get kicked over and spill. Please pick up your popcorn buckets and place them in the receptacle. And as always,
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Hope this works.